Now as a country and nation, all rise for the national anthem. We stand here together, united with pride, beneath our flag, waving gallantly on high. Across the land our people did ride, noble steeds of steel. Against the tide, longboats and galleons, they bring our people home. The old gods, they called us to the sacred stones. Nomads together, no longer we roam. We reap the fruits of the seeds we sow, for from tiny acorns the mighty oak grows. We're busting out of the box, we're breaking the mould. We're no longer trusting the fairy tales we're sold. No longer buying the poisons we're sold. The men and women of Wayward are going back to the old.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video about the Kingdom of Wayward. In today's video, we are going to be looking at another micronation, and this micronation is a micronation that has again made an appearance on the Twitter feed, and it has no association to Wayward or the Imperial Union or anything like this. This is just my review, if you like, of a micronation that I've stumbled across, or has made itself known, or for whatever reason they've made this list, and no exceptions or no exemptions when it comes to this, because it is just a harmless review, and the intentions is just to educate myself and to show other people as well what other micronations are doing and why they think they're a micronation, why they stand under that banner, etc., etc. Yeah, I think by now you kind of get the principle, you kind of get the idea. So today we are going to be checking out the Republic of Gamers, or more specifically the new Republic of Gamers. So again, I'm kind of going on the presumption that this is going to be a gaming orientated micronation, and that this micronation is to not kind of have what you would expect there to be in a micronation, or what a micronation would be or should be, so to speak. But without further ado, I'm not going to mess around anymore. You've seen enough of the micronational reviews, and if you haven't, catch up already. There is a playlist of them. We've already been to 3 different places. Let's get on with the 4th. This is the micronation of the new Republic of Gamers. So I'm back on the tweet that I posted back in December before Christmas about if micronations wanting to get involved and volunteer themselves to be the first ones to be reviewed, to leave a comment. And I'm just scrolling through here. As you can see, we've done Obscurium, and we've done Lethua. We've also done Amastralia, so that's done. But today I am going to look at the Republic of Gamers. Although it's a review that I'm doing independently, they have said that they wouldn't have time to just hop on. However, that's not needed or essential. So let's just click on the Supreme Leader Smith, who I believe, I don't know, is the supreme leader of the Republic of Gamers. I'm assuming this is their flag at the top. I'm assuming that their kind of profile page is a symbol of their stance. I don't know, the fist in the air. Not sure. I don't know if we can click on. Yeah, we can click on profile pictures. Oh, it's a fist in the air made up of games. That's interesting. That's actually quite interesting. I imagine that this is going to be like some kind of collection of gamers, though one would not want to assume, but it definitely gives off that vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, it's what we on here, tweets. We got 30 followers, so it doesn't even have a big following really for somebody or some people that are on devices a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they're just not on social media, they're just gaming. Anyway, we're wasting time. Let's get on and have a little look through and see what we've got. Let's see, we can join it as a citizen or vassal. We offer many vassalization autonomy that give you the power. If you are looking more into having relations, you may message me for either. Or I'm not quite sure if this is you know, a new Twitter, or if it's just what they've got on here. I mean, that's it. So we're going to have to dig a little deeper here, aren't we? So let's come off Twitter and let's go straight to MicroWiki. Right, here we are, MicroWiki. Let's search for Republic of Gamers. Okay. There isn't anything. Nothing that's kind of them orientated. Oh. Okay, well that's a bit disappointing. Let's just pop back over to Twitter. Right, so this is the Supreme Leader Smith. Okay, so New Republic of Gamers. Right, let's... New Republic. Okay, well this is going to be a quick video, isn't it? Okay, so we got this here from Supreme Leader Smith. I didn't see that. But there is no... Hang on, who's that? Are they tagged? That's not a tag. No, that's just some weird porn link thing, I think. Well, let's just go back over here. What is going on? Okay, so now it's come up with this stuff. This is different, isn't it? Is this a different one to what we were on just a minute ago? This is Supreme Leader Smith. Different profile picture. 84 followers. Joined June 2022. So this must be a different Twitter. How many Twitters have you got? Okay, so we're going to go with this because it's got the New Republic of Gamers there. It's a physical online micronation, and in the future a proper representation will gain more land over time. Do you mean land as in like land out there in the real world and you've started online, or do you just mean online land you're going to claim? And I mean, I just don't understand. You've just put a red rectangle around this, what looks like lino flooring. It looks just like a kitchen floor at my nan's, or some dodgy tiles in a bathroom. But you just put a red line through it. I'm guessing it's fields. Is it online? I just don't understand. I don't know what the rules are when you claim land online, because there is no land online. Do you know what I mean? So they have Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is something that we haven't been looking at, actually. Yeah, I'm assuming that that's their flag. This is their group there for Facebook. Let's pop straight on over to Facebook. Right, so this is their Facebook. This is their social media presence on here, and we've got physical territory here with more information. Let's actually see what it says. The first image is all the states and the capital buildings. The nation's capital is red and the main government building is green and white in it. Second image is the entire nation as it is today. More areas will be added but not contacted due to the distance and highway separating migration. The red, yellow, blue, purple, green, all states. Official state names, correction, connected. Okay. So what have we got here then? I don't understand. Is this your actual physical land? Or is it just something on Google Maps that you've just gone, this is ours now? This is ours, and we're just gonna say that it's ours and that we're using it? I don't know. I don't understand. What else we got? All right. This is the Constitution for you to use as a tool and ready for the New Republic of Gamers. Okay. The national birthday, is that of the Supreme Leader or of the actual micronation itself? It looks like they've got a YouTube here with a national anthem. Okay, so we are getting something. The Constitution seems to be a recipe. I'm not quite sure. If that's relevant. Weird. Okay, so Stephen Smith, the Supreme Leader, is here. Oh, there's elections around the corner, so they have elections. Interesting. Choose your job or position and await your certificate. Also, all citizens will be required to join our Discord. So there are Discord micronation as well. I don't have Discord, so we won't be doing anything over there. But To those who have been in this district and are not yet a citizen, message to make it official. I don't know. I don't understand. There must be something I'm out of the loop of here. Probably because it's on Discord, but I really just, hang on, what's this? Attention all visitors who haven't signed the citizenship agreement. If you want to become a citizen of what, though? Alright, there's no website that you've linked or anything like this. Maybe we should just go and have a look on YouTube. Let's just go look on YouTube. Right, so I typed in the New Republic of Gamers. Nothing came up. So I typed in Supreme Leader Smith, and this is what we've got. But these are like 2 years ago. But there's only 2 videos. And these are 2 years ago. The Age of History 2, forming Greater Germany. I think this is like a virtual thing, isn't it? Age of History 2, guessing it's a game. Why is it always Germany? Maybe they're based in Germany. Got a Supreme Leader Smith that could potentially be from Germany. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste time watching this. Right, so following the link, I've been brought to this video here. So it's on a completely different YouTube channel, completely different, and again, doesn't seem to be anything to do with their micronation at all. And I suppose, let's just stop that. This here, this would be the lyrics to that national anthem, which is a recipe. So basically, that's the national anthem if you follow the link, right? And that's the national delicacy, right? Okay, I thought these were going to be the lyrics. Lemon pepper pork loin roast, dry with paper towel but in order, salt, pepper, lemon pepper, and cover the whole thing, or something like that. But it's not. I missed the national delicacy bit because it's in bold underneath the link. Admittedly, I'm just scanning it, so maybe I should actually take a bit more time. It's just these videos go on and on, don't they? Though this is going to be a relatively quick one in comparison. January 23, 2021. That's when they were created. It's a republic, but they were, hang on a minute. The government was created in January 23rd, 21, but your national birthday is 2020. Okay. Right, I've got more now that I've clicked on this. Okay, so there's actually a lot more here. Okay, right, so I've got more information after all that running around with no actual information there. But when you actually click on it and open it, we've got House of the Republic here. You got how many presidents have you got? 2. Internal presidents can have 3. See, again, there's no clarification of what this actually means. House of the Republic, presidents. We've got 2 presidents. Right, okay, well, do you want to go into a little bit more detail on that? 2 presidents, how does that work? 2 branches, because you've got president per branch, or, I don't know, supreme judge, representatives. Again, it's just, why have you got this? Why have you got this? Why do you have all of this? Why do you need high court judges and stuff? I think you're just inventing positions and you don't really need to have them. Do you know what I mean? House of the People, governors, blah, 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 blah. It's just military forces. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand. What are you achieving here? You've basically got judges and police forces. Is your nation that unruly? And is this why republics don't always last? Because they're just so unruly and just rebellious. Because in this republic, you've got 2 presidents because one just isn't enough to appease your people. But then you've got a high court judge and military and police forces. That's what's at the top of this. And it's like, okay, so your citizens need to be obviously looked after and babysat, because there's obviously a need for judges and police forces here before anything else, which is really weird. Even if the positions aren't filled, you felt the need to mention it. Okay, so we've got national laws and policies here. Article 1 on voting. Any law can be rewritten. Fair enough. Updated, added. Yeah, it's your house, your rules. The founder can add or take away. So then it's not a republic, is it? This isn't a people's thing, is it? This is a dictatorship, because if the founder can add or take away any law within the constitution that they see necessary, this is a dictatorship. It's a dictatorship republic, which is a bit weird, isn't it? Every year elections will start. What if they elect a new president or they want a new leader? Is the founder not obsolete? This is what I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Like this way of governing doesn't make sense. You're a republic. Let's just get some clarification on that. A state in which supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives, and which has an elected or nominated president rather than a monarch. That is what a republic is, okay? I'm not being patronizing. It's just obviously, if you don't know, that is what a republic is. Let's jump on back. So in this republic, which is, the people are the highest power, the founder can still come along and say, yeah, you can't have those laws. We're taking those laws away. Oh, yeah, these are the laws. We've rewritten them. We've updated them. We've added them. Because I don't understand. It even says in this, any law can be rewritten, updated, added or exchanged by the founder or republic. So you think, oh, okay, fair enough. The republic's got a choice. They can rewrite a law. They can update a law. That's what they can do. But then the founder can just go, no. The founder can just say, no, sorry, I don't like that. Again, it just doesn't make sense. Every year, you have elections every year, fair enough. And they will start with both presidents appointing 3 members into the republic. This will be called the Great Appointing. How do you mean? They recruit people? So you can't be a president unless you've recruited 3 people into your republic? Interesting. The Great Appointing takes place every first month to the new year. This is blah, blah, blah. Again, I want to give it more time, but I don't believe in it. I'm not believing in it. It's just more micronational jargon, isn't it? Do you actually do all this stuff though? Because if you do this stuff and if you hold elections and things, get on YouTube, get some videos of this. Let's see this in action, Article 2, the rights. All members are free to do as they wish, as long as it doesn't infringe on the Constitution and agreements. Members have God-given rights, period, no matter... Unless you are a furry. Okay, I'm guessing those are the people that dress as animals. So those people don't have rights? Is that what you're saying? In the New Republic of Gamers, furries don't have the God-given rights. And it's a bit contradictory. No matter who or what they are implies you would give God-given rights to animals and people, because what they are would be, something like what? Like a cat or a dog. Who is a person, right? No matter, what their choices are or what their preferences are or what, how they are born. Who is a person as far as I'm concerned? What is like a dog, a cat, a animal, right? Or an inanimate object. So all of them have God-given rights, unless you decide to dress up as an animal and believe that you are an animal. I'm guessing that's what that means. I could be wrong, but I think that's a bit contradictory and a little bit strange that you would single them out specifically. I mean, I would argue that, pedophiles shouldn't have those rights, or racists or sex offenders or people that have murdered, or these serious people that are these people that are real issues, psychopathic serial killers, for example, these fanatics and extremists. I would say that they're the ones that you should look out for, not people that decide to dress up as animals in their own homes, or whatever. Moving on, we're wasting time. Any members, where are we here? Any member has the right to leave and return to the group at any time as long as they stay official members. That sounds desperate. You can leave and go as long as you want, but just stay official, please. I'm guessing the group is like the Discord group. I'm guessing that this is all to do with Discord. I'm not sure. You can leave the group, you can stay in the group, but you have to stay an official member, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing if your Discord is the micronation, the territory, they can come and leave just like anybody would a physical territory, as long as they stay an official member. I don't know, because this is just so obscure, isn't it? How do these things work when it's a game? Is it a game? I don't know. Or is it just everybody living in these places? Are they just all gamers? I just don't understand. There's no clarification. Any members should understand how the nation works and should have all documentation. You mean all members? Should have all documentation needed. I don't understand how the nation works, if I'm honest. Yeah, and I don't think anybody wanting to join could get that information just from this. All members will be given a copy of the Constitution and it will be made available to them at all times. Okay, fair enough. Is this the Constitution? Because it doesn't really give a lot of information, if I'm honest. I still don't know where I'm going when I come to live at the new Republic of Gamers. I don't know where I'm going. I know I can live within a red rectangle on something, but I don't know where. And realistically, there's 2 presidents. Is this because you've got different states? Do they have different presidents per states? I don't know. Anyway, this is just begging more questions than it's worth, isn't it? Members in a law and order situation have the right to state their complaint to a security force agent if law and order lasts more than beyond the date established. I don't understand. You as a citizen, you will have contact available with all your government officials. God, that would be a long list, wouldn't it? You would need an entire phone book just to write them all in, all the presidents and everything like that. God, you'd need an entire phone book dedicated to it. Citizens have the right to not vote with the understanding that action will acquire them a mark. Don't know what that means. It is the right of the High Court to see that all actions are constitutional or non-constitutional. So the High Court now have an input as well. So is the founder on the High Court, or is it the Republic? Who is in charge of this nation? The judges and military, the people, or the founder? Because I am completely confused. It is the right of the Republic and High Court to see what is fair and equal in all aspects of the nation. I suppose, to be non-biased, I guess. I don't know. The punished have the right to get at least one chance to present a case. The punished, okay? I just don't get it. I want to know more, but at the same time, I just feel like it's dumbing me down. The representatives have the right to elect or appoint any member to any. All citizens have the right to a fair trial. Yeah, but with screenshots of evidence, I don't understand what the trial's for. What is the point? Just don't get it. And you're providing screenshots and stuff, so I'm guessing that this is all based online. It has to be just all in the Discord. A citizen of the NRG has the right to create a political party if they have met the following. Must be 17 or older, must have the Constitution, must be in a citizen chat. Right, so it is all based online, really, isn't it? Which begs the question, what is this physical territory they speak of? Power. That's a good heading, isn't it? Article 3. See, this is what I mean. We're on Article 3 now of this, and I know nothing about this micronation. In fact, everything I thought I knew about it, which would be like, it would be on a game like, I don't know, like COD. They have a Call of Duty or a Minecraft kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? They're a group of people that all play the same game and they have a virtual kind of nation based on that. That's what I believed this was. Now I have no idea what is going on, to be honest. But let's see what they're talking about when it comes to power. The rank of the president of both the interior and exterior will not go any higher than they are unless a fair vote can be made from the Republic to surpass a high rank. The rank of the president of both... I don't understand. How can the president be higher than the president? Because he becomes the judge? And the founder can just make the decisions anyway. So realistically, this should just be, there is no power because the founder makes the decisions. I just don't understand. De-ranking can happen in all branches of the government. Well, that I can understand. Checking of fairness and equality and blah, 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 blah. I mean, feel free to read through it. I'm now skimming. The High Court have the power to kick any member if they have infringed on any law or on the agreements they signed. Okay, right. So they just kick you out. What if the founder says no? What if the people vote no? And who's decided this, right? Let me just try and understand this, right? Okay, somebody does something wrong.
somebody does something that breaks a law in accordance to this, right? Okay, and I'm guessing this is all online, so maybe they say something offensive, or they say that they're a furry. Okay, oh yeah, you know, I like to dress up as an Alsatian on the weekends, and my wife likes to dress up as a Dalmatian, and we go and run around the garden and pretend to be dogs. And they mention this in the Discord, and then what do? You kind of say, oh, this has been brought to my attention. We're going to have a high court ruling here, and then the high court ruling is, you know, okay, we're going to allow this as long as they don't mention it again. But then the founder says no, because they have no rights to this. So I'm kicking them out. But then all the people, or, you know, a majority of people then say, actually, we like these people. We want them to stay in. Then what? Then what happens? I don't understand. Well, I don't know. I don't get it. The power is obsolete because it's shared, and that's just setting you up for failure. Maybe it works in an online world, but for me, I'm just thinking of all the complications of this. Could you imagine? I don't understand how it works. I really don't. Moving on. All right, now we're on to the rules. Right, so this is the rules. Okay, so here we go. No form of racism, sexism, abusive language, or hate speech of any kind. We are inclusive and better than that, to where we see everyone as equals, apart from furries. Let's not forget this. You've already excluded an entire lot of people, and what they choose to do, you know, whatever. But as I say, there's you know, hypocrisy here. First offence, banned for a period of time. Second offence, banned permanently. God, sounds a bit like Facebook, doesn't it? If trolling is pushed past a point, the accused party will be banned for a certain period of time. A second offence will be banned longer, and a third will be banned permanently. Okay. So I'm confused. You allow trolling, but there's a limit. What's the limit here? It's push past the point of what? Past a point. I don't get that. I suppose it's just, again, all depends on, I don't know, the people watching it or reading it. No posting or sharing of anyone's personal information. Accused party will be kicked. Okay, you know, you take privacy seriously, so I suppose that's a good thing. No explicit or nudity content. We are not children. Be better than that. I don't want to burst your bubble here, but children don't tend to be explicit or send nude content. Maybe teenagers, I suppose, but children, that's called, again, you know, paedophilia. If children are sending nudes to anybody, I suppose that's a cause for concern. So it's mainly adults that share explicit or nudity content. Comparing yourself to not being children, you're better than children, I highly doubt it. But again, your house, your rules, you put it how you want to put it. But that's not, I'm reading it from an outsider's point of view, and I'm just thinking, you know, I don't know any children that are sending explicit or nudity content. Any form of bullying will not be tolerated and will be banned. Is this the same with furries? Like if somebody were to say, you know, I'm a furry, I'm going to focus on this because, you know, you're being a hypocrite. These furries, are you allowed to bully these because they don't have any rights? It's only because you took their rights away. So I'm wondering if it's okay. I don't know. Harassment of any kind will not be tolerated. If the accused party is discovered to violate this rule, they will be put on trial for either a ban or demotion. Again, same question. Does that include everybody? I don't know. And again, how do you know that people in your community aren't furries and they're keeping it in secret? Do you know what I mean? Even through the prohibition, people were drinking alcohol. Even when the Catholics or there was a religious kind of divide in a country, you know, they still practiced and, opposing members of the religion would still practice their faith in secret. So, I mean, can you really police this, especially if it's all done through a computer screen? No posting of advertisements that are not micronational or related to our nation. All members, citizens have to be able to or have access to the founder in some way. Okay, this is sounding a bit like a cult, really. This is sounding a bit like a cult it's because you use the word founder, and it just doesn't seem like It doesn't seem like a community more than, a community of people like in a republic who are, making all the decisions. It just sounds like one founder who has said, I founded this. I want you to feel like you've got freedom, but you must always report back to me and I will change whatever I like when I want. Again, I don't know. It's not very specific on these things. Article 5, active members. Again, I just don't know if I mean, it's all here. Read it. You can pause it. It's on their Facebook. You can check it out. But I just feel like it's wasting my time. Wartime laws. If a conflict or war on any platform involving the NRG is occurring, it is expected for all active members in the district to join the fight. Okay, so this is basically like, a call to arms. You're going to be like, we're getting picked on by somebody on a platform, which is obviously, a game or some sort of social media or something. I'm being bullied on Instagram. Everybody, come and help me. It's just, I don't get it. Is this what this is for? Is this basically for gamers to be able to gang up on other gamers? Because this is what I'm getting. I just can't. Political parties, if a party is seen as unfit to rule, the group will hold a early election which will begin in the last month of the current year. A political party can create their own flag. A political party can create their own flag. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if they win, does your flag change? I don't understand. Badges will only be assigned by members of the Republican Supreme Leader. All badges will be earned badges. Are these online badges, not actual badges? Are the badges through Discord? Maybe I'd know more if there were, access to a Discord. I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing works when it's all online. It's like trying to look into a Minecraft micronation. You can't do it unless you've got Minecraft, and then you've actually got to get in there, which would be quite cool to have a little tour of something that they've actually built. Because again, this is just all writing. It's what I would call micronational jargon, and I feel like I've wasted an entire video reading it, just trying to find out more. But it is all here. There's jobs and positions here. The founder can make any changes, updates, or additions to the constitutions as need or seen as necessary. Has access to everything that is considered territory or other of the NRG. Only has power within the government as a government official elected or appointed by government branch. So hang on. So you only have power. You only have power if you're elected, but then you can change that rule as the founder, or then you can't if you're not elected. This just doesn't make any sense. The founder is considered a citizen with rights equal to them if other citizens that reside within his creation. I just don't understand. President of the Interior. So hang on a sec. So is the Interior inside a game? Is it inside the internet? Inside a platform? Discord? Is that what that is? The President of the Interior is that. And then the President of the Exterior is for outside? It just doesn't say. It just doesn't say. The President of the Interior manages interior affairs such as economy, military, industry, quality of life, activity, and other. President of the Exterior manages exterior affairs such as populations growth, popularity growth, ally growth, micronational expansion, both physical and vertical. Okay. So that... Only the interior is elected by all citizens of the nations, whereas the exterior is elected by all branches of the government. Right. Interior works on projects and tasks for the nation and its people. Works on projects and tasks for the future of the nation. It just seems just so confusing. And maybe it's just because I'm out of the loop. But again, maybe I'm just missing stuff. I just don't want to read it. Generals and... I could just be here all day, couldn't I? Just reading this. Agricultural department. So they have an agricultural department. Maybe there is more to this. All agricultural activities are virtual. Right. And are performed in various farming and hard labour simulations. Right. So it is all simulated. You don't have an agricultural department, do you? You can't eat these things. You can't... I don't know why you'd waste your time. I got a virtual simulation of a potato farm, and we're farming potatoes. We got so many potatoes. Whatever will we do? Nothing, because you can't eat them or trade with them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. You'll be telling me that your currency next is like Bitcoin or something. Right, I'm done with this now because I'm at the bottom. I didn't read all of it, obviously, but let's just go back. Elections are around the corner. Become a citizen. You've got new members. What's this? This is a speech. Okay, this is a speech. Declaration of Defensive Passive Submission. August the 29th, 2022. This is a speech by the New Republic of Gamers to all of the by who? By who? Who's reading this speech? Who wrote it? To all micronational community and RP nations, community about the current situation. Right, now I want to read this current situation, but first I'm trying to decipher what I'm actually reading. So this is a declaration of their defensive passive submission. Okay. And it is a speech by the New Republic of Gamers to the outside world, I'm guessing. So it's not the president, prime minister, founder, whoever, saying it to their own citizens. It is to the outside world. The Supreme Leader of the New Republic of Gamers, after being informed of one of its alliance members having an unprovoked war against one of its allies for unreasonable and wrong reasons, came to create a resolution to come to a united conclusion with the MUWA. No idea who that is. So stop the... Hang on. These people need to know what punctuation is, I think. Unreasonable and wrong reasons came to create a resolution to come to a united conclusion with the MUWA. So stop the Red Shanks actions. So stop the Red Shanks act. Do you mean to stop? Maybe that's a typo. Maybe they just mean so stop. We have spoken to the MUWA. So stop. So stop the Red Shanks actions against Adam and others. Adam singled out there, poor Adam. After a conclusion and the invitation of micronational leaders, Adam and the New Orchard, who are both allies and at war with Red Shanks, the New Republic of Gamers, will now come to its new allies call to arms and will support. See, I just don't understand. I don't understand. We're going to come and support them with an appropriate response. What's your response? It's passive actions, which is what? To have a submissive stance, or them to have a submissive stance. I don't understand. The Supreme Leader himself will lead this operation to show unity to the alliance on its relation treaties and defensive blah, 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 blah. Both the Republic and Supreme Leader condemn all actions and aggression. I just don't get it. What has this got to do with anything micronationally? Where is your flag? I want to see why you have this as your flag. Why is this your flag? That's what I want to know. Any photos? You got this, which is their apparent territory. This, which is again their states of their territory. This is their claimed land. Don't know where. Seems like a Twitter promotion. The NRG has officially established a proper foothold within Reddit and now proceed with its self-promotion and internal Reddit district expansionism. Again, looks like another Twitter promotion. For some reason it's on Facebook. Introducing the New Republic of Gamers' first warship for the Grand Republic armies, for the Grand Republic I just don't get it. So hang on, what's this? Why have we got two variations of the flag? And I'm guessing they've got something to do with Europe because they've got the stars in there, but I'm not sure exactly where they're physically. Imagine you get murdered and some girl skips your episode of Forensic Files because it's boring. I'm not entirely sure if that's relative to anything. Then we've got a different flag here. There's no descriptions, there's nothing. There's no information on what these actually are at all. These are just flags. Alright, let's just stop that. Gender ratio of gamers is 55% male and 45% female. Okay. I feel I didn't necessarily need to know that, but at least it's relevant to, say, gamers. Then we got all this. It's got nothing to do with micronations whatsoever, has it? Let's be honest. I just don't get it. Events. Nothing really. Right, this is the stuff that they've got featured. Description and purpose of all ranks, updated document, updated constitution. Again, hang on. So are they on Wix? Do they have a website? Or is this just going to take me to Wix to build my own website? Right. Does this mean that they had a website and then Wix took it away? So now it's not there anymore? I don't know what's happening. It's just, there's no information here. So I've Googled it again, and it's just come up with Republic of Gamers, laptops for gaming, Republic of Gamers, United Kingdom for those who dare. But again, it doesn't say anything about the new Republic of Gamers. It's just, again, there's nothing here. So I'm on Reddit, so I do have Reddit. And I found the Republic of Gamers, but not the new Republic of Gamers. So I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't think it is. I think this is actually I actually think this has got something to do with actual business or something. So it's not actually the new Republic of Gamers at all. Again, I don't understand. Republic of Gamers posts. It's just, I think I'm done. Do you know what? I actually think I'm done. I don't think I'm going to get any information from this whatsoever. I've looked, I can't find. Alright, I'm on Instagram. I found them on Instagram. So over on Instagram, it does look like they've got some stuff, but it's just all the same thing. What is this? All whom are a RP nation will be blocked and all contact will be cut off from the NRG, and the NRG will be leaving the RP community and its members. I just don't get this. It's just, there's just no information. Do you know what I mean? There's just no information, really. There is, but again, there's loads of information. It's a bit like Amastralia. There's loads of information, but I just don't feel like I'm learning anything. There's literally, what's the stars about? The MUWA, I don't even know what that is. The MUWA Alliance join it to protect the micronational community of Instagram. Right, again, no clarification. No information. This banner represents the Republic in all its power. That's what I'm going on. That is what I'm forced to try and decipher. That's the banner that represents their Republic in all its power. Right, okay, so that is what is this? I just don't understand. It doesn't represent anything, really, does it? What are the stars for? What are the leaves for? What's the temple all about? What's this thing in the middle? I don't understand. There's no clarification. The new Republic of Gamers becoming a government official in the NRG. Just memes and shit. It is basically just the Minecraft world, isn't it? It's just one of those online things. I mean, even the territory. I mean, look at this. It's not really what I would call professionally done. Could you imagine if, like, the President of the United States presented, this is like, something that you would be horrified to see if you were to turn on your national news and this is what they were providing. The President or the Prime Minister of a, country was to say, yep, this is what we've done here. And you say, like, this is what I mean. I'm not trying to knock you down. It's just, it's not very professional. If these are supposed to be boundaries, these boundaries are not specific, are they? There is not, nobody can decipher this. Nobody. And the irony is that you say that you're above children, but this is what I'm getting from this. It is just not really a level of maturity or seriousness, is it? That I would say is actually micronational in any sense of the word, I honestly think I'm done. I really do. But then I say this and I get roped back into it. The leader and founder of the NRG has created a real-life political party for the USA. Okay, so you're American. You're American. That's what I'm now getting, is that you're American, you're in America. I don't know. We have no idea where you are. We have no idea about anything that you do. We have no idea about anything. This information has been less than helpful. I don't even know what else I can do now at this point. I think at this point now, I'm just going to call it done. I think. Yeah, I think that if I were to waste more time looking through this, what is this? The New Republic of Gamers. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram. Well, we've looked on all of them, haven't we? We have been on all of these now, and I couldn't find anything on Reddit. Maybe I should just give up now and just call it as it is. Let's just call it.
What benefit is there to us?
I just can't. I just don't know what I can say. I just don't know how I can even describe what I've just sat through. That was probably the longest hour of my life, and I've tried to condense it, but trust me, there was more of the scrolling and the mind-numbing, just not learning anything about this micronation. It's what have they got? Virtual potatoes, virtual farming simulations. They've got 2 presidents. They've got a high judge, but there's no educational kind of concern. There's no healthcare kind of initiative. It's all based around control. It is literally a republic. There isn't being a republic. It's really weird. It has mind-boggled me. What is going on over there? And how do they even get this to function correctly? Anyway, let's have a little look. Let's break it down. Let's just see if we can just get this painful ordeal over as quickly as possible. So, what benefit are they? What benefit is this community of people? Well, benefit to their citizens and to themselves. Apart from a headache, apart from being really confused, apart from being sent on some kind of cross between a Sudoku and an escape room, that's what I get from this. You need to be able to decipher most of what is going on before you can even participate. I don't understand a lot of what they're doing, benefit-wise to their own people, unless there's something going on that I don't know about, or you're getting trolled and bullied online and you need some backup from people and you need people to come and help you. There is no benefit. You're not eating the virtual food. You're not eating the virtual produce. You're not going to these virtual territories. You can take part in elections and make rules as you go, but they can be detracted and they can be changed and they can be... there is no benefit. There is no benefit. Unless you like headaches or really confusing paperwork and jargon. There is no benefit. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I just don't see any benefits at all to their own people or even to their own government, to their own people. Like there's no benefit to any person that is involved there that I can see. What benefit are they to the community, to the outside world, to everybody else? I don't know. If you want to waste some time, I suppose, you want to kill some time, you want to do something really, really boring and really sort of exhausting and mentally draining, then you can go through all the information that they've got. If that's something that benefits, you and you like that sort of thing, by all means, take a trip over to the New Republic of Gamers, because there isn't even any mention of the games they play, or if they even play games. There's no mention of anything that they're actually doing or participating in. Nothing. There's that, like, say for example, if they said, oh, we play Minecraft, right? Because I know that there are people that build virtual worlds in Minecraft as communities, right? So just say, for example, they said, we are a Minecraft micronation. And then they put pictures and content up that show you what they're doing within this game. At least then you could say, well, I like that game. I'm a Minecraft player. I would like to be a part of that community. Then there would be a benefit to join. But you don't know what they're doing. You don't know what game. You don't even know why their flags change. Is it the political party because all political parties have their own flags, or is it because it's the new Republic of Gamers and the old one was that flag and they've changed? The whole structure, the whole thing, confusing for their own citizens and bloody confusing for anybody on the outside. There is no real benefit at all. Zero, zilch, nada that I can see. And I've looked. So it stands to reason that it's obvious that there is no benefit for Wayward as a community to be affiliated with this whatever this is. I was going to say this micronation, but I don't even think that's what you can call it. You have nothing that could ever benefit. You have virtual potatoes. We've got real potatoes that we can grow, eat, and use, and trade, and provide for our citizens. Real produce. That's what a potato is. Not something on a computer screen, not something on a game, in a virtual reality. That's not a potato. That's a potato. You can't trade. You've got no kind of goal or aspiration to be anything more than what you're doing. Not that I can see. Everything is just virtual. Everything just doesn't make sense. It's too confusing. There is no benefit. That's 0, 0, 0, 0 on all categories there. 3 zeros. That's not a micronation that benefits anybody. Apart from maybe the founder. That's all I'm seeing here. Only benefits the founder, who is in complete control. And that's fine. I'm not saying that a dictatorship isn't a way to run a micronation, but don't dress it up as a republic. Don't try and sell it as a republic. I'm a dictator. And I proudly say that. I make the decisions. Don't like it, bugger off. Simple. I am the decision maker. I am the founder. I created this micronation. I am the king and monarch of this micronation or this community. I am seen as the chief of our tribe, right? Because we have a physical thing. It's a physical community. And because of that, I've taken it upon myself to say, it's my house, my rules. I make the rules, don't like it, leave. I make the decisions for what happens at the territory, don't like it, leave. I created this system, don't like it, leave. That's as simple as it is. You want to vote on it? Go off to another place where they accept your vote and they do a voting system. Go off to the new Republic of Gamers. There's a benefit for you. If you like presidents and you like control and high judges and militaries and police and all these organizations that control the citizens, then that is the place for you. But for me, I'm not even going to sugarcoat Wayward. We are a dictatorship. That's how it works. We openly admit this. I openly admit this. I'm not gonna pretend it's anything else. But that's what I see here. You have dressed it up as a republic. You're selling it as a republic. You're claiming it's a republic. But we've just seen it's not a republic at all. It is just another dictatorship trying to disguise itself for whatever reason. But there is definitely no benefit. There really is not any benefit whatsoever for anybody that I can see. Somebody did leave a comment and say that we should have a cool factor rating. So how cool is this micronation? And I figured, why not? If people are getting involved, you want to know my opinion on how cool I think the micronations are. Let's do it. How cool someone is, or how cool their micronation is. The cool factor. I'm gonna say that I'm not impressed. I don't understand a lot of what they're talking about. I think they've gone far too into the micronational jargon rather than actually clarifying or putting any context to what they're actually doing or what they're about. There's no real information on citizens. There's no real information on their territories. It's not cool. Seeing pictures would be cool. Seeing something that they've built would be cool. You know, what they're doing actively in the real world would be cool. To me, I would think, yeah, that's really cool. So let's have a little cool factor, shall we? So cool being like, yeah, that's cool, like proper cool, yeah? We'll be, yeah, that's good. We're cool, kind of cool cats, right? Apparently. And then we'll move up the scale to like burning hot, like charcoal, yeah? Like dust, fucking dust. right? So that's the scale we're working on, right? Nice and cool cats, or just an eruption of volcanic disappointment. And I'm going to put them up there at like I don't know, so let's say 8. If 10's being a volcanic disappointment and 1 being a cool cat, then or as cool as a cucumber, I don't know, what should we use? What should we use in the reference to this cool scale, this cool factor scale? 1 being, I don't know, a penguin. They're quite cool, aren't they? They're cool, the penguin. And then hot factor, I don't know, volcanic disappointment. Boom. So 10 being just volcanic disappointment. Or no, it'd be the other way around, I suppose. Let's keep it simple. 1 being a volcanic disappointment, 10 being 10 out of 10, cool penguin, real cool. I'm going to give them a 2, I think. I'm going to give like a 2 out of because they put some effort in. And what they've kind of got is, all right, that's quite cool. Like, you know, little tiny, I can't even do it. 1. Just 1 big volcanic eruption of disappointment. 1 out of 10 for cool factor. Now, the same person in the same comment did talk about a practical factor. And I think with practicality, it's just a case of, are they practicing what they preach? And if they practice what they are preaching and they're actually doing something practically in the real world, just like if you were a gamer micronation and you created a Minecraft world and that Minecraft world became, you know, usable by people that wanted to join and use it, it has a practical use. It's not claiming the moon. It's not doing something that can never be done. It is a practical functioning micronation. And I think that kind of falls into the whole benefit thing. It benefits their citizens because it's practical. Or it doesn't benefit their citizens because it's impractical. I'm not quite sure how we could do a practicality scale in the sense of like the cool factor, yeah, okay. But the practicality thing, I think it kind of just comes down into the benefits. I don't think that there is really a lot to kind of discuss in the way of practicality because it all falls under the categories of which we've covered with the benefits. However, I will just say that in the terms of the scale for the previous 3 that we've done, I think it would be good just to kind of catch up on the coolness factor and reevaluate the previous 3 just quickly at the end of this, just so that we can have that essence of equality. So recap. We went to Amastralia. Now, Amastralia on the cool factor, I think that what they stand for, what they want to do, I think is pretty cool. I think their ideas are quite cool. I mean, the information out there wasn't exactly, you know, floods of information, but I do think that what they were doing was quite cool. I think that it is cool in a way to teach children and be an educational based kind of micronation like that, to be able to use it to teach your children and stuff. I think that, in all fairness, is quite cool. And I think I'm going to give them a kind of a neutral number, and I think for the purposes of this scale, the cool factor, in my opinion, I think it's probably going to be between a 4 and a 5. So I'm going to give them a 4. So they're not the coolest in the yard, but I would say, you know, they're all right. So I'm going to give them a 4 in the coolness scale. Second up was Obscurium. Again, I think what they're doing is, you know, quite quirky. I think it's quite, you know, a quirky micronation. But is it cool to kind of walk around in like Germany with a Soviet Union flag and kind of have that communist approach? And to, I mean, I just, again, I don't want to be biased in this, but I am biased as well because it is my opinion. So I'm just going to have to say that they have some cool kind of clothes, and the time capsule was cool. I mean, you know, they have their little uniforms. They've been around and looked at other micronations. I mean, it is quite cool what they're doing over in Obscurium. So, I mean, 2. We'll give them a 2 on the coolness factor. 2 for Obscurium. Third, and previously, was Lithua. Again, I'm going to have to express my biased opinion again, because I as I previously mentioned in the Lithuan review, that, you know, I do have a previous relationship with Lithua, so it is slightly biased. But I think, you know, trying to be non-biased, that it is very cool what they're doing. I think it is very cool what Lithua is doing with the conservation of the island and putting in the bird boxes and the wildlife and looking after the river and litter picking and stuff. I think just because of that, that's cool. anybody helping the wildlife, anybody trying to help out, their local community and stuff like this, I think that is cool. But I also think it's really cool that they're also utilizing it for resources, which I think is pretty cool as well. So in the coolness factor for Lithua, I think I'm going to give them a 7. I think 7 is a pretty fair number for Lithua for all their efforts and what they're doing. So that there would be the coolness rating thing now up to date. So in the next one, what we'll do is the benefits, and we'll focus a little bit on the practicality of things during the 3 categories of what benefit they are to us or to their citizens or to the outside community. But we'll also now refer back to our cool rating for the micronations that we review. That's it now for today's micronational review. I would love to say that I had fun with this one, but it has actually been quite exhausting and boring. But there we go. It is what it is. I'm going to see you in a video next time when we do another micronational review, or we talk about more stuff. Wayward, if you would like to see your micronation reviewed by me, I don't know why you would, but leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see me discuss anything in particular, whether it's about other micronations or whether it's about Wayward or anything in particular, just leave a comment below. Don't forget to give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to be a part of Wayward, including behind the scenes videos and things like this, you can join us by joining the Patreon below. I'm going to see you in the video next time when we talk about everything I've just discussed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.